On this week's episode of the Social Update, Instagram finally gave the stories link sticker to everyone. They're also testing 60-second stories. TikTok has a new tips feature. Amazon take on Clubhouse with their own live audio version. And Pinterest invests $20 million into creators. Let's get into the show. Hi, my name is Brian and welcome to the Social Update, the weekly show where I give you all the updates about everything that's happening in social media and the creative economy. Now, Instagram finally released the most coveted feature on the app, the stories link sticker to absolutely everyone. You don't need 10,000 followers, you don't need to be verified. It's here for everyone to use to add a link in stories. It was previously the swipe up feature, right? And it was like everybody was trying to scramble to 10K. Oh, I need to get 10K, I need to get 10K, buying followers, doing all kinds of tactics, how to get 10K so you can get the swipe up because it's gonna change your life, right? Guess what? It doesn't change your life. So they've been testing this for a couple of months. They let a few 100,000, who knows, users have the link sticker who were under 10,000 followers, and they just wanted to see what people were sharing. So they finally released it to everyone, and it's been very anticlimactic. So I reported this on Twitter when it dropped, and everybody saw it, and other people were sharing it, all the Instagram gurus and whatnot, and nobody really cared. And for one, I think a lot of people are done with Instagram, but that's another video. But I think the real reason is that we needed this sticker a year ago, or we needed this feature a year ago, right? Last year, everybody was campaigning, protesting, selling, creating, running small businesses, doing affiliates, influencing, all and everything that they needed a link in the stories would have made it easier. Everyone had to keep saying link in bio, link in bio, link in bio. And as we know, that is a very terrible user experience. If you ask me, the people are tired. Someone even said that, oh, I think Instagram's a bit desperate now because they're losing to TikTok, so they're just throwing all the features like, hey, you can have this now, you can have this, come back to us. Possibly so. And to be honest, I don't know why it was such a big thing for Instagram to do. Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest all allow you to link off to the platform very easily without any problems, right? But with Instagram, it's like, oh, you got to get to this magical 10K arbitrary number, then you're deemed worthy of having a swipe up link out feature. But either way, it's here now. I don't think people are going to be spamming it like you might have thought, like every slide. No, because for one, the link that you're actually sharing has to be something worth clicking onto, right? You can't just share whatever, right? They've got a few more updates coming, like you're able to write what you want on the link. So right now, if you share a YouTube video, it just says youtube.com. Soon you'll be able to write maybe the title of the video, or hey, watch my latest video. So I think that is going to be great, and maybe some more colors or whatever they choose to give us. But all in all, I think it's a great move, of course, because small businesses, smaller influencers, and just anybody creating is allowed to share something, whether it could be a petition, a campaign, or an article, whatever you want to share. You're free to now share it on stories. But let me know what you think about that down in the comments, and don't forget to like and please subscribe if you want to see my face every week updating you about everything on social media. Instagram is also testing 60-second stories. Right now, the maximum length of a story is 15 seconds. And you're probably thinking, why the hell would I want to watch a 60-second story? So bear with me a bit. Think about it. So Reels goes up to 60 seconds, and video in the feed is now 60 seconds plus, right? So they've got rid of IGTV. And I don't know if you remembered, but previously when you watch an IGTV in the feed, it would play 15 seconds and you'd have to click, hey, keep watching, and it will open up full screen, and oh my god, it's so long. Versus the video feed, you just watched it and it was just 60 seconds that you just watched in the feed. Now, if you share a Reels to your stories, stories is only 15 seconds, but a Reels could be up to 60 seconds. So if you watch 15 seconds of a Reel, it says, oh, you got to click in to see the rest, and it starts again. Oh my god, the user experience is absolutely terrible. So this is to combat the effect of watching a video in the feed and also watching a Reels in the feed, and therefore in stories. Now, obviously on YouTube and TikTok and even Twitter, watching a video is simply just watching a video. But on YouTube, on Instagram, it's such a bad experience, right? The experience is so bad. So this is to help combat that experience and make it so much more smoother. So when you're watching a video, it's simply watching a video. You don't have to click through to see the rest. None of that nonsense. My question is, if you record a video in stories, is it up to 60 seconds? If you share a post in stories, is it up to 60 seconds? So how does this work? And obviously we know Instagram's got much more moving parts, but hopefully they kind of release this because it makes the experience so much easier to watch video, because we just want to watch video. We don't want to click through 3 times, 4 times, 5 times and have all this and then click back and then go. It's way too much. So Instagram is fixing it and I'm excited about that. TikTok has a new tips feature. This feature is mainly for people with over 100,000 followers and are 18 years and older. Now that seems like a really high bar. It's usually like 10,000, right, for most features, but this one is a tips feature that will allow you to get tips from your profile. This is something that Twitter actually has for free, and they've got literally so many payment processors available: Cash App, Venmo, some in Brazil, some in India, and all kinds of different payment processors that you could use. Even Patreon you could use. But for TikTok, it seems that you need over 100,000. Hopefully this is some kind of test just to see how it goes, and then over time they might bring it down or just allow everybody to have it, because I don't see why everybody can't have it. But TikTok is releasing a lot of monetization features for its creators. Recently they just released one where you could give a prize or like a present, which is basically just a tip, but you have to use TikTok coins, so it's kind of like a present in the comments. So if you if you see someone's comment icon and it has like a present next to it, you can actually tip them for that specific video, which is really good. So I think this is amazing. But I, for one, feel like TikTok is showing us features that other apps could give, like, you know, Instagram. But like I said, Twitter already has this option for free, so I don't know why they're putting such a high bar on it in the first place. But if you've seen it, let me know. YouTube is copying TikTok again, because who isn't copying TikTok? They are now working on a new to you page or section on your YouTube. If you go to your mobile app, or if you go to your YouTube on your desktop or your laptop or your TV, there's a little tab that says new to you. So new to you is like the For You page on TikTok, right? So basically it's a page where YouTube will be suggesting things that you might like. You're probably thinking, hey, don't they already have that, like on the home page and just regularly on my page? Yeah, you have your subscriptions tab and you have your home page, which will suggest stuff from your subscriptions tab and maybe a few things that you might want to watch. But this page is everything that is completely new to you. It's new creators. So on the homepage, it's a mixture of your subscriptions and stuff that you might like based on, you know, what you've already watched. But the new to you is something that you might want to watch. Kind of like when you open TikTok, you don't know the video is going to come next. It's just a video that, I don't know, you might like it, you might not. There's no way of really knowing, but the whole point of TikTok is to learn. So this is there to kind of, 1, show you some new stuff, 2, help creators who may be smaller reach a wider audience. So I think it's a win-win for everyone. They said, hey, we've been hearing from you guys and this is what you guys asked for, so we've got it. It's not a big thing. It's not on the, you know, on the side panel or on the main tab. It's a little tab there for you if you just want some new stuff, and I think it's absolutely an amazing feature to get extra reach now, I guess. So Amazon is actually creating a Clubhouse clone or a Clubhouse version. You might think, Amazon, why are they creating like social media? Amazon actually own Twitch, so don't forget that, which is a live streaming platform mostly for gamers, but there's so many different live streamers on there and shows on there. They're actually getting into live audio now, but it's going to be a little bit different because it's more live radio than just specifically live audio like Twitter Spaces does or Facebook audio or even Clubhouse does. Those are mostly based around conversations and conferences and all of that kind of stuff, right? But Amazon are going to link their version to Amazon Music and even more Alexa, so someone can call in and talk to you on your show via Alexa, and you can play music. So you're more like a radio station with a DJ and having a show and a chat show, and they kind of integrate all their systems and kind of all their resources into allowing you to make a show, right? It's a different concept from what we currently have in terms of live audio, and I for one like it. I don't know if it's going to be a hit. We don't know, right? We don't know. They can try, but it's definitely a great concept and a great spin on the live audio trend that is happening right now. So I guess when we see it coming out, we should definitely test it out. I'll give you the update when it comes out, of course, but make sure you subscribe and like. So Pinterest is investing $20 million into creators, right? Creators. Everybody's putting up money. $1 billion here, $1 billion here, $100 million here. Now it's Pinterest's turn with $20 million. Now, what does this mean? What do I have to do as a creator to get some of this money? First of all, it's only available to creators in the US, unfortunately. Hopefully it will spread to other countries, UK, Canada, wherever else they want to spread it to. Now, it's task based. So for instance, you might have to put up an ideas pin about Halloween. You might have to put a tag, a brand in your ideas pin, or share a photo, and then the money will be given accordingly to the task that you complete. Obviously, in the last 18 months, there's loads of people have become creators. One of the ways platforms are trying to keep their creators, retain their creators on their platform, is by paying them, because we want the money now, right? We're spending our hard-earned time and money to create good content for people to come to certain platforms and see us there. And unless you can make a living, it's unsustainable, because we all need to eat. So this is one of the ways that platforms like Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everybody is trying to allow creators to make money. So it's a great time to be a creator. So if you are a pinner or a Pinterester, or you want to go and try it out, go and check it out, because even though it's only US now, it's only bound to come to other countries very soon, and hopefully it works out so they put more money in. Now that is it for this week's episode of the Social Update. You've officially been updated, and I will see you next week.